Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of City Skylines, and yet again we are starting with a speed through because today I wanted to move away from the city and even more away from the suburbs. So I found this little corner in the map that really had nothing, so I decided to bring something to it. And we have these double regional lines that, well, I wanted to make use of them because they were there since the beginning of this series, and well, they don't have that many trains. They just have cargo. So I just wanted to add a new service, and that's what I did. And this is very at the edge of the map. You can see the lines there, and we're just gonna do a small settlement that's actually bigger than many of the settlements that we've been doing, but that's not the point. And it's gonna be amazing. I like the end result, and it's turned out really cute. So it's going to be called Springfield because I will explain later, but I had to do a bunch of terrain modifications because I didn't really want to bother with heights and all of that. I just wanted a lot of flat terrain. And here I was experimenting with all of the trees that I have because I didn't know I had these trees, and I ended up going for these that kind of look like cherry blossoms. And I reduced the spacing, and this is why I call it Springfield, because it's permanently spring on this place. And I came up with this layout. It's a very basic layout. It comes from the intersection of two main boulevards, if you want to call it like that, or avenues, and then it just spreads out into suburbia. It's suburban blocks, which is this is a block. Oh my gosh. This is a suburb, so that's basically it. It has the connection to the train line. The train station is in the middle of the town to be as accessible as possible. And the whole town has a one-way system throughout, so it can be confusing, and it's up for debate if I should keep it or change it. But for now, I like the way it looks and the way it functions. And in the future we will see how it works. Here I had to change my plans because I didn't flatten out enough terrain, and I had to kind of constrain myself to a smaller area, which was totally fine because this is still way bigger than most of the suburbs that we've been building. So it kind of turned out really cool. It's really weird because it's not the same in any of the four corners of these avenues, and that's what I like. And I decided just to add this little weird part that's not really... I added a fifth avenue that's kind of diagonally to all of the others, and it works perfectly. We will install something later on, you will see as the episode progresses, but this is the main layout of the city. Well, I'm calling it a city, but it still doesn't have many people living in there. Maybe one day it will become a city. For now, it's not even a village. Here I'm doing a little bit of a... Well, for now it looks really bad, but Move It fixes everything, as you know. And this is just an intersection. I need to make it functional and kinda looking good, so I just start moving around every piece of the intersection and settling it into its place, and fairly smoothly, may I add, because it took me a while to do this. This is why I did this in a speed through, because it took me a long while, and this episode will be a long episode. I apologize. I wasn't planning for it to be so long, but it came out very long, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So we have the main connection to the highway, and we're just gonna add the other connection from the other direction. Even though they don't really use this, I haven't seen one car use it. They don't want to go from outer region to this place, or from this place to the outer region, so they just use the highway to get to the city, and not even that much because now they're using the train much more. And yeah, so this is the basic infrastructure, the basic layout of the city, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave some comments and suggestions for other places that you might remember from this map that I could do a little suburb that kind of looks cool and can be another place for our expansion of the city. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the episode, and I will catch you right now. What's up? That's really not usual, but yeah, whatever. Here it is, the final result of the layout that I chose for this new district. I called it Springfield because somehow it's always spring here, reminded by all of these colorful trees. And what is this? This is I would like to know what this CR means, but whatever. Um, so we have a few things to do. First of all, we want to connect to the main city, so let's just do the train service because that's like the most important part of it. It was really the starting point of all of this, so let's do it. Let's connect it. It needs to connect to the central station. This used to be, oh, there. It used to be like just the international connections, but now it's also another type of connection. It's also suburban. And to here, you're gonna not share the platform, but you're gonna share the space. I just go back. It just has 3 stations, so it should be a very fast connection. So you're probably better served on this. Where is it? Here. You're better served here in Springfield than you are in many other places. What's the color gonna be? Let's do it a light blue. Train line 11? No, I don't like that. Let's figure out something else. So A, B, C, D, F. This is gonna be train line G. Because why not? I don't know why that one is number 1. There should be a reason, but I don't know it, and I really don't care right now. Okay, close. Remove vehicle. What's the type of vehicle that we're gonna choose? Oh, these are the ones that go really fast, but they speed up very slow. 180. I mean, we can have like 2 of these, and it should be fine. Let's just call this station Springfield because it's just easier this way. I really like the stations to have the names of the places that they're at. Otherwise, it's just confusing when you're looking at the map. So these little things should allow for a little traffic decongestion because they don't need to go to the roundabout. Now, I would like to have a bunch of big parks, and somehow they fit. Okay, don't let me turn off or turn on everything. Like, let's turn on snapping, collision, all of those things, because they are necessary. So around this, I think that this is like the perfect place to have the parks, right next to the train station. Maybe like here, because the main street can actually be parking, don't you think? I think it's reasonable. We're gonna use the main street as parking for the train station, so that people can just drive their car if they're really into that. They can drive their car to the train station, even though I'm gonna try to make this as walkable as possible. But whatever. I'm gonna give the option to the people, they can decide what to do with their lives. Now I'm gonna use anarchy because I really don't care. People would generally walk through a parking lot. At least I would, so I'm imagining I'm not that abnormal, so people would do it as well. So this is like the central park that it's kind of cut away by the train station, and we need power. It's kind of annoying. Let's just do a temporary power line connecting everything. Okay, so shut up and stop complaining about power. Now let's start moving in people and businesses. Very important before I even start. I want a lot of pathways. That's why I left so much space in between the blocks, is so that there's pathways everywhere, but not literally everywhere. They need to connect in a way that pleases me and leaves me content with my work. With my work. Over here, you can connect through here, it's fine. Over here is fine as well. And I would like to count like an even number. So can you do like this? Perfect. Okay, this is the first block. Let's do our first little commercial building. Will you build? Will you be something good? I don't have theme manager, do I? No, I don't. Where's the policy thing? It's here. Yeah, I don't have city themes. So it's a shame, but well, that's for another series. I've already used it on other series. It was fun for a bit, but it does consume a lot, and I don't really want to focus on themes. It's just that in this case, I would like to do something different. I actually miss some of the themes that I used to have, like the UK theme, and in a certain way the Spanish theme, but that's overlooked a little bit. I really like the European theme that comes with the game, and hopefully I will use it again. I do know that I'm starting to build right here. I would like to start at the middle and spread out, but whatever. We don't have a lot of time to do everything by the book, so we're gonna cut through a bit of it. This block is kind of, well, it's not a regular block, so it's gonna have to be cut away in different spots. I hope that this is enough for the people. Let's just spread around some more shops because they love shops. I love shops as well. I love shopping. I'm a consumer. I know. But you cannot change reality. You just have to accept it, I guess. Or I really want to accept it. Actually, I would like to go shopping right now. But it's raining. Actually, I don't know if you can hear, because you probably can hear a lot of things, and most of them are background noise. Because, like, it's raining, and that's not good to say that it's raining, but it's raining. Quite heavily. I got really soaked before getting home, and it was not nice. It was not nice. I did not like it, but I had to run. I had to run in the rain because I didn't brought an umbrella with me this morning. When I left the house, it was just cloudy. It was like a perfectly normal day because yesterday it was also cloudy in the morning. This is supposed to be commercial. It was also cloudy in the morning, and that didn't mean that it was going to rain because at the middle of the afternoon it was sunny. And that's like, oh, what do I do now? Because now there's sun. I want to go to the beach. Yes, like the temperature is good to go to the beach at this time. Oh, I want this tree. It's nice. I want to. I know it cannot be a park because of the way the city skyline works, but in reality, I would love this to be like a inner block park where you could go with your kids, play a little bit. Maybe I just ruined the concept because I added so many trees, but I think you can still play a little bit of soccer or whatever people do because I don't really do sports, but whatever. Hello! Look at this. It's our little train. Do you have anyone? You have two people. That's already good enough. There's people traveling very far distances just to reach this place. To visit the park. To visit the park with trees. How wonderful. Alright. So we filled one of the main blocks. It's actually the smallest one, but we're not gonna judge the size of blocks. That's not what we do on this channel. We just plan around cities. That's what we do. So figuring out this is kind of complicated, but I just go with the easy way out, which is don't really think about it and just start building. And this is, oh my gosh, look at the amount of seagulls all around this place. You can see it better from this perspective. There's a lot of seagulls. Like, I like seagulls at the distance. I like to see them on ports, but they're always pooping. They're always making a mess, and that's not good. Have you ever been terrified by a seagull? I have. It's not good. Where's the trees? Oh my gosh, it's here. Let's put a few here, like in a corner, and another few on this corner, and we can leave the middle completely open so that people can come and play. That's the main goal of this. I want this to be really a suburb, a quiet, peaceful suburb. Suburb? Am I saying suburb? I'm saying suburb. And I want people to be happy here. Let's put a crosswalk here, because nobody has time to walk down to... Oh, no, no, no. What am I doing? What am I doing? I just want this to... Because nobody has time to come walk down here. They just want to cross right at it. We also need one here, which is very, very useful for the people. And to get to the station, also here, could be quite useful. And here as well. Eventually, not really now, we need to start figuring out a transportation system. It's going to be hard because this is mainly one way. I really don't know why I did them, but I thought that it would be better to manage traffic, which we will see how that turns out. But hopefully it will work out, and I am excited for that. And I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to see how this little settlement develops. It's growing right now. We forgot the basic services, so I'm gonna add them now. I don't know where the best place would be for the place for these things, but I'm trying to put them in the middle, so they're reasonably close to everything. Not there, maybe here. This is gonna be tricky, very, very tricky. Can I put it here? I'm gonna put it here. And what about the police station? The stazione poliziale. Did I speak Italian? I probably just didn't and thought I did. Some more shop. This is all gonna be shops. Nobody wants to live in this crowded place. Even though there's a lot of really pretty trees. But don't even look at that. I tried something and I want to do it just for the funs of it. Is that I can put one of these. Well, I will be able to. I can put one of these very straight going like this, and then upgrade it to a two-way, and it looks perfect here. It looks like it came with this avenue, and I want to try this out. It's kinda moving from the left to the right. Don't know if you can see it, but I'm seeing it. But it's fine. I just don't know where to put it. I think that maybe just come around here, do a loop, and go back, basically. I think that's gonna be the route for this transportation. You're not snapping to this, are you? You are. Okay, so it's gonna be tricky. Oh, I cannot even see what I'm doing. It's probably very, very bad. Oh god. You know what? I'm gonna take inspiration from Vienna, Austria, where I've been, and I'm gonna make it go underground, because that's unusual. How was this connected? Was it like this? No. Oh, I've ruined it, didn't I? I did. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Oh god, it's getting worse. It's getting worse by the minute. So it's like this, and you come from here. Wait. You come from here to here. You come from here to here, and go back upstairs, and you go upstairs. What the hell? This is not a house. Okay. Here. I'm gonna fix this. I think. Please, let me fix this. So go down to -12 or -9. I'm gonna do -10 just to be sure. And normal mode, please. So like this. And you might actually be extended all the way to here. And you're gonna be upgraded to a two-way because nobody has space. Oh my gosh, it fits perfectly. I'm gonna use this so much more. I'm so gonna do this more. Oh, where's a node? I want to kind of stretch it in a way that it kind of ends here. You see, like, it's super smooth now, the curve. So I don't need it to be starting so soon. It can start later, like here. Oh, no. Then I need to bring you back, if I can find you. Oh, it's gonna be hard. Where's the selection? Where's the selection? How do I do this? Oh, it's here. Node segments. I don't want segments. I don't want trees. I don't want decals, props, or buildings. So I just want the node. Damn it. Not this node. Just this one. So move along. Move along. Yes. Like that. Exactly. Now just put everything on again and go back to your usual one. Okay, just move a bit to the left. To the left, to the left. Why aren't you... You know, you're quite annoying me right now. Just a tiny bit. You're annoying me just a tiny bit. I will find you, and I will make sure you are in pain. Okay. Crisis averted. It's nice. It's fine. I like the way it looks, so it's fine. I just don't like this one. It kind of looks weird because it's coming from one side of the avenue. Is the avenue opening up on the end? Because it kind of looks like it is. I think it is. Well, I've done goofed. Anyway, let's not look at it. Let's ignore this problem, and hopefully it will not come to haunt us. Turn everything off and just come to this end. Like, there. It looks perfect. I really just want an excuse to use Tram, so deal with it. Because they're gonna exist. It's just the reality of it. But yet, oh my gosh. Well, it needs to come up, and here it needs to bend it. Oh my gosh, I need everything now. Without the guidelines, I want all but the guidelines. So let's do a curve, because I think we can do this pretty... Okay, I cannot do this pretty smoothly. I thought I could, but I can't. But I can work it out with Move It. It's like a lifesaver. I want to thank the person who did Move It. They have personally saved my life in several occasions on this game. And now do another tunnel right around here that goes down. Maybe I should try to bring him up as soon as possible. So let's come down to 10 and come up like around here, because I want the station to be of a certain size, you know? It needs to be well big enough so the tram can stop. I don't know which tram I'm gonna use. Probably a small one because we don't have that much space. We need a pathway. Yes, I'm saying pathway. With a very weird accent. Oh, it's already a crossing. I think they can cross here, so I'm gonna ignore that. In actual reality, from what I see here in Portugal, people just actually cross the tramway tracks. They don't look around for a crosswalk. So let's just imagine that everything runs smoothly and nobody gets run over by a tram, and everything is fine. There's nothing to worry about, absolutely nothing. Okay, maybe I should start from this end because it's probably easier. And go to this one. Why? Where are you coming from? Why are you doing this? I really don't approve this behavior. Where is this normal? Nowhere. I mean, nowhere. Can you like do it now? Okay, no, you're really not working with me. Why you do this to me? Why? Okay. Oof. I'm gonna demolish you. I'm gonna demolish you. I demolished a lot of things. I'm demolishing everything. And let's do this again. Shall we? We shall. So you should go to around this height. But -10, please. You did not do as I say. I am now very upset at you. Very, very upset. So go down to -10. Go down to -10. I don't care. Go down to -10. Now I need to move you a little bit further along. Now you need to curve from there. This episode is going to be way longer than I anticipated. I meant this to be a very fast thing, and it's not that at all right now. Okay, so I need to redo all of the avenues again because I messed up big time. So I demolished all of this plaza. So let's bring the snapping back on. So like this, and it goes like this, and like this. And do you go like this? I think you go like this. Yes, exactly. Alright, so we have this avenue, and that's it. I'm gonna need an offshoot of some sorts where the depot is. Can I put the depot like here? I want an avenue over there with tram tracks. Okay, so like this. Preferably on the same level as the rest of the whole town, if you don't mind. We don't want trams going up and down hills. We're not in Lisbon, okay? We don't need that. So this is gonna be just a small offshoot with a few parking spaces so that people can park here, because that makes sense, I guess. And this needs to be somewhere. I placed it along a roadside. Why aren't you? Slope too steep? You don't tell me what's steep and what's not steep. I define what's steep and not steep. That's not steep enough for you. There. Is it steep now? Okay, I just need to connect these rails, and that should be fine for today. And we can finally move along. Okay, turn off snapping again because it's really annoying. So yeah, this is it. This is our line, I guess. Can I? Yes. No, I need it like this. Well, let's just ignore for the rest of time. Let's just ignore this little icon. You are part of Springfield. You are Springfield Depot. Springfield Depot. We can now smooth the terrain around this so you can be, well, engulfed by nature, and we can make our tram line. It's just a simple tram line. Just basically it's gonna have like 1 or 2 stops. It's gonna stop here, it's gonna stop here near the clinic. It's gonna stop somewhere. You're gonna have to stop in a bunch of places so you can be actually profitable. How are you turning around? Huh? Would you like to explain? Okay, let's try to stop there. It's gonna be fun if you stop there. How do you do that? That's not possible. Let's ignore that happens. Let's do this, and let's just not worry about it. Like, the game will figure it out. Color, color. What's the color? I will choose red. Because why not? Vehicles. Let's use just this one. We don't have many people living in this place. There's actually nobody living in the place where the line goes, so let's just add like 4 small ones and they will figure the spacing between themselves. Okay, let's continue zoning. And let's add a few parks because the parks are only here, so like there's a pressure for more parks. We have that big park, so let's add a smaller one. Do we have any type of unique building that we can apply? This is the Hadron Collider. I don't care about it. No, we don't have anything. I really should use Unlock All. We have the Medical Center. I don't want to use it. And the Hadron Collider is really not that exciting. So we'll have this and use a different type of pathway. How do people get to... That's actually something that I don't know. How do people get to these stations? Can they cross here and just access it? I'm not sure. Okay, just turn off the freaking guidelines because they're not helping. Okay, this is a weird block because it's not really a block, but it's a block. You know what I'm saying? I hope you do, because I don't know how to explain better. This is not a block in the typical sense, but it's a block in the form. It works. Okay, so hopefully people will live here, because this is a magical place with lots of green, luscious views, and lots of shops everywhere. You don't need to drive around, you can just walk. And you even have an old tramway. Ain't this fantastic? Let's see. It's even red, which is fantastic. Now, how do you do the inversion? Because it kind of looks weird. Oh, you just do it. Oh, fine. Just take away any type of wonder from my eyes. Over here, can we put another park, or is that doing... It's doing a good job. This place should be educated, because our education is going very low. Let's put it somewhere like here that people can access from the tram. And let's put also the main school, like the high school. Here they can also access it from the tram. They can just walk. Let's do our typical walk around block. It's gonna be on concrete, yes. Oh, it's not. I guess I didn't choose it properly, but well, we can't do anything now. We can, but we don't want to. And on this main avenue, I want mainly commercial, and the rest can be residential. Let's actually add an office. Let's be bold. Let's put an office there. Let's just fill on this little massive block over here. This is actually pretty easy to make the pathway connections, actually, which is very good. I am pleased by it. I can just extend these like without really thinking about it, and they actually don't look that bad, which is a plus. It's also very weird looking, but I like it. I just need to add a few trees without a brush. Let's just add a few trees on the corners so it can buff some of the sound. And this would be a perfect place to play with your kids, if you have any, which I believe you don't if you just move to the city. Because, well, you can, but I don't think you would move into this place with kids. You would have kids here. You wouldn't have already kids. That's where I'm coming from. That's the idea that I have for this place. This is a place for upcoming families, not already established ones. Okay. I really hope this works, and my voice is really weird right now. But I really hope this works and it doesn't create a lot of traffic, but we will see. Are people starting to use 400? My gosh, where are these people coming from? Oh. What? Can people access the station from here? That's actually very good. Who are you? Oh. So this is why this station has been seeing movement, because it's been used by the region. Well, that's not really supposed to happen, but I'm not going to do anything about it because it's providing movement to the station. Hopefully they pay. Anyway, guys, it's been way too long. I can postpone the filling of this to the next episode where we will finish this area. But it was quite a fun episode to record. It brought me back joy to this game, which was lacking. And I'm really looking forward to the next episode. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please leave it a like. Don't forget to comment down below any suggestions that you have. I will always read them. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And don't forget to come next week for another episode of Cities Skylines. Goodbye!